Now that you have practiced some work with percent of a number, we're going to move on and use those skills in calculating commission. So commission is the amount that is paid out to an employee when he or she completes a task. Usually the task is in sales. That's where most of commission work happens. And it's used by the employer as a motivator to increase sales. So there are two types of commission. One is the base salary plus commission. So that means that you get a little bit of money from the commission, but you're also paid a salary as well. So for example, Judy, she sells carpets and she's got a base salary of $12 an hour. And she'll get that $12 an hour even if she doesn't sell a single carpet. Now, if she does sell carpets, she will get a 5% extra based on her sales. And that acts a little bit like an incentive or a bonus to make sure she does her best at selling. But she will always have something in her paycheck. There will, at the end of the day, she knows she'll get paid. People that work on straight commission, like Don, who sells furniture and is paid entirely by commission, he gets 12% of his salary on his sales. Notice that Don's commission is much higher than Judy's. It's 12%. And that's because he doesn't get paid the $12 an hour. So he has to sell quite a bit in order to make a wage. And if it's a bad day and there's no customers, he won't get paid anything because he hasn't sold anything. So straight commission works really well if you are an experienced salesperson and you are very good at it. It's not ideal for employees that are just starting out. Then it's better to take a salary that's got a little bit of a mix in it. So let's take a look at a specific example. Ming works as a salesperson in a furniture store and he works on a straight commission. So straight commission, right there, you know that there's no other salary coming in. So no, he's not working for anything per hour. And he earns 6.5% on his gross sales. Gross sales means all the sales added together. He sold $12,340.50 worth of furniture last week. How much did he make? The question is asking, what is 6.5% of $12,340.50? This is the total or gross sales. Now, just like what we practiced in the last section, we change the percent to a decimal by dividing by 100, and that means the decimal place goes over 2 decimal places. Of means multiplication. And 0.065 times $12,340.50 equals 802.1325. Now please interpret the question. So you're asked how much money he's making, so we're going to round to the nearest cent. So $802.13 is what he makes for his sales that week. So Meg earns a salary of $320 per week and plus the 5% on her sales. So she has a combination of salary plus commission. If she sold $5,400 worth of goods, how much did she make? So Meg's salary is the base salary plus the commission. Her base salary is $320 and the commission is 5% of $5,400. So first step is to change the 5% into a decimal, and that means moving the decimal place over 2 spots because we're dividing by 100. So the next line is $320 plus 0.05 times 5,400. And you can do that all in one step in your calculator or break it up into 2. So 0.05 times 5,400 is $270. So she nearly made as much money on commission as she did in her base salary. And the total there is $590. Notice make sure that the dollar symbol is part of my answer.